Late as ever.
Foul demon, prepare yourself.
Prepare myself? For what, little man? When last I saw you, you were down below, cowering in terror.
Cowering? Hardly. Anyhow, I've returned, and I've brought my friends.
Ring-a-bell, your wounds are still fresh. Leave Yoko to us.
That's right. You've done enough for us. It's time we returned the favor. Right! Ring-a-bell, you provide backup, okay?
Monsieur Plainswarden, stand back and watch a ball-buster in action.
But this was supposed to be my time to shine. All right. Go get her, and know that you have the best backup any dimension has to offer. Now, is everyone ready?
I am alone. I belong to no one, and to nothing. I have no need of names. But you may call me Yoko, the yokai. You wish to hear the truth. Then prove yourselves worthy of it. Claim it with your own strength, and the truth shall be yours.
I vow to protect you, no matter what. I believe it's my turn.
You, Geniolja, scion of the ambitious man. You struggle to free yourself from the weight of your family and its blood-soaked past. You, Geniolja, son of the villain who unleashed the Great Plague. Spawn of evil. How many lives has your great house ruined? Your family, friends, benefactors. How many fates have they twisted? Yet still you fight on, certain of your cause. Fight on, spawn of evil. Fight and carry on your legacy of sin.
Shut up! Founder is founder! And my father is my father! They have nothing to do with me!
Yes, yes. Deny your past and bring about a revolution.
That's not what I mean!
Oh, but you sound so much like them. Dreaming of revolution, burning with ideals, and drowning in sentiment. Like father, like son.
Enough!
I'll strike like a thunder god to the heart. Romance is a man's highest calling. Ladies, to my side! I shall protect you! I'll save everyone! Ladies first, of course. deadly, and sexy. A winning combination, wouldn't you say?
Put a sock in it, Ring-a-Bell.
Let's give him all we've got!
Alright, who wants a beating?
I'm back and better than ever!
You are strong. You would bear witness to the final truth. Then go forth. It is yours for the seeing. Late again. Although measured against my own eternity, 2 decades is barely the blink of an eye. In that sense, you are ahead of your time, you Genealja. To tell the story of Founder, we must go back far, far into the past. Yes, this is a tale from the far side of time. One day, 2 people came sailing in on a glimmering ship. I took quite a liking to these travelers from another world. I guided them through this world of ours as they sought a way back to their own. None of us foresaw what would happen next. It happened in a laboratory on board their vessel. A rare disease from their world somehow became mixed with a deadly illness from ours. The seeds of what would come to be known as the Origin Plague multiplied at breathtaking speed, spreading beyond anyone's control. If left unchecked, the plague would claim all life on this planet, everyone I loved. So I took the seeds of disease within me and begged the 2 to seal me away. And then I slept. Months and years and centuries passed. For 1,000 eons I slumbered. In time, the people came to believe that the cave in which I slept housed a god. They built a shrine at its entrance. The dynasty that built the shrine prospered, built a mighty civilization, then fell, as dynasties are wont to do. Through it all, I slept, forgotten, until some 24 short centuries ago. Founder came and roused me from slumber. He heard my story. He spoke to me. I can do nothing for you, he said. But someday one of my line will find a cure for the plague within you. Yes, someday he will come for you. So he said, as tears welled in his eyes. At last, at long, long last, I will be free of this curse. Such was my final thought as I drifted back to sleep. I slept again, a shorter slumber. 2 decades ago, I awoke to see greed standing before me. When I saw the ambition in his eyes, I knew. He was the one of whom Founder had spoken. As my forefather promised, so have I come. He spoke, answering the question I dared not ask. Greed flattered himself, believing he was the man destined to be my rescuer. He meant to sail me to Gathalatio, that he might there find the cure for the plague inside me. But such hope was short-lived. The plague spread and spread quickly, and so he sunk me, sunk all of us to the murky depths of the sea. He did this that Gathalatio, Eternia, and humanity itself might be saved. In his eyes, too, welled those pained tears. Yes, just like Founder before him. I understood everything but said nothing. Once again, I closed my eyes. As the waves claimed me, I could hear him cry out, "I shall put an end to this foul plague." After that, Greed's heart turned cold. Kindness, human affection, such emotions were lost to him. They had sunk to the lonely depths, along with his ships, one girl, and countless treasures.
Father.
Do not cry, you. Strange as it may seem, I am grateful. To Greed and to Founder both. Because of Founder, who woke me from slumber, I was able to learn that an old friend was safe. And Greed's heartless decision did help bring the second pandemic to an end. Greed and Founder, 2 men of ambition. For better or worse, they changed the course of history and shaped this world. Now it is your turn, you. Yes, I will be watching with interest to see how your chapter of history plays out.
Thank you, my friends. You've been most cooperative. Idia, you have my gratitude.
Wait, what's going on? This better not be another goodbye.
Forgive me. Strictly speaking, I was not supposed to reveal my identity in the first place. Because this pocket we're in belongs to Yoko, we were able to make an exception, but only for a short time.
No! Just stop right there! You can't leave me again!
Idia, I never left you and I never will. It's like I said after all. Wherever, whenever you are in peril, there I will be.
Ring a bell.
But before I go, I have a task for you, Magnolia.
Me? What would that be?
Yoko, with her unearthly powers, held sway over the sins of mankind. But now that she has left us, these sins will be unleashed, free to run rampant over our world, in the form of fearsome beasts.
Oh, je comprends. Say no more. I've got it under control. As a ballbuster, protecting the peace of Luxemdark is my sworn duty. We shall find these beasts of sin and destroy them when we do.
If our information is correct, the beasts slumber. They sleep in great monoliths, stone monuments scattered across the land. Ah, and Tiz, I have a special request for you as well.
Of course, anything you say.
Tell Her Holiness Pope Agnes that Ringabel sends his regards. But I fear all good things must come to an end. And now I'd best be on my way.
Ring a bell, no!
Fear not, for we shall meet again. Till then, my friends, be well!
Beasts and monoliths?
What's the matter, Tiz?
I was thinking about what Ringabel said. About these beasts that have taken the form of monoliths. You mean the monsters that appeared because Yoko isn't around anymore to control humanity's sins?
We shouldn't mess around. We need to find those monuments and get rid of these sin beasts before they cause real trouble.
D'accord, but first we must prepare for the trials ahead. Do you think this is where one of those sin beasts is hiding?
I'd put my pig on it.
But it's just a slab of stone. Very large, yes, but unremarkable.
Look out! Something big is happening!
Ah! Look! Something's coming out!
I don't see anything. But wait! There it is! What is it?
Asmodeus, the manifestation of lust! Look sharp, everyone!
It's gone. We did it.
We sure did. Huh? What's this feeling?
Asmodeus's power, the power of lust, is ours! But we must hurry to the next monolith! Check. Hearts of courage? Check. Now, Mesame, let's do this. The monument.
There it is!
Wait.
Good grief, is that...
Beelzebub, the manifestation of gluttony. Look sharp, everyone.
We did it! Somehow.
I've seen monsters in my day, but nothing like that.
Beelzebub's power, the power of gluttony, is ours! We've defeated 2 of the 7 great sins, but 5 still remain. The monument!
Another Sin Beast!
Alavash! Belphegor, the manifestation of sloth! Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone's still in one piece?
More or less.
Belphegor's power, the power of sloth, is ours! There were 7 beasts of sin. 4 still remain. The monument!
Another sin beast!
Alavash! Mammon, the manifestation of avarice! Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone's still in one piece?
More or less.
Mammon's power, the power of avarice, is ours! There were 7 beasts of sin. We've come far, but there's still 3 more! The monument!
Another sin beast!
Alavash! Leviathan, the manifestation of envy! Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone's still in one piece?
More or less.
Leviathan's power, the power of envy, is ours! 5 down, 2 to go! The monument!
Another Sin Beast!
Lavash! Lucifer, the manifestation of pride! Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone's still in one piece?
More or less.
Lucifer's power, the power of pride, is ours! All right, everyone, we're down to our last foe. Dear? Look at the monument! Huh?
We all know the routine by now. Care to do the honors, Magnolia? Last but not least...
Satan, the manifestation of wrath! Look sharp, everyone!
We did it! We really did it! Wait, how many were left?
That was the last one! Huh? What's this? To my ever-loyal Minister of the Right, keep up the hard work. And thanks for all the croissants?
Yoko... Yes, I shall redouble my efforts.
Again with the croissants! Doesn't she care about anything but food?
Look who's talking.
Grr, 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 grr.